and they were tall, and they were walking towards me, and I'm standing there, and they just kind of stopped to listen to some of the music. And suddenly they said, "Can you believe these idiots?" They didn't realize I was a part of them. And I said, "Yeah, what is it about?" And they said, "I guess it's Christianity." And they started talking about it. And I said, "Are you a Christian?" And they laughed, and they cursed, and said, "Nah." So finally, they were talking about, okay, they said it really took a lot of guts to basically to get up and begin to talk about God and your views in public like that. And I said, "Yeah, it does." I said, "I'm actually one of them. I'm actually with their group." And then they got kind of embarrassed after they had shared all their thoughts about it. But I said, "So you don't believe in God?" And they said, "No." And I said, "You go to church?" And, "No, we don't go to church." And they just laughed and began to curse a little bit and talk about why they don't go to church and what kind of people are there. And I suddenly had this God thought about this one, the taller one. He was dark-haired, and you could tell he was well-dressed and well-educated as well, and he was probably college-age. I said, "I've got this God thought about you." I said, I really kind of feel like maybe you're on a path, and there's two ways you could go, and one of them is a really big risk for you, but that's where your heart is. But the other one is a safer route, and you're going to make more money. You're going to, it's where everybody wants you to go, and you're kind of heading down that path, but your heart wants to go this way. And I said, "I don't know, are you in school?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm about to graduate." And he said, "What the heck?" And he was talking to his friend, and I said, "Well, if you get this path here," I just began to describe kind of what my thoughts were about it, and he just began to laugh and was amazed. And I said, "The other path is more technical." I started getting into the technicality of what my heart was telling me, about this, and God was giving me thoughts about it. And one was a more technical, and the other one was a more artsy sort of field. And so they really were stunned, actually, at the moment that they would be thought of by God in this way, or that God was even thinking of them. I said, "God gave me those thoughts." I said, "It wasn't me. I'm just a person." And so they just began to laugh and just talk about it. And I said, "Can I pray with you?" And he said, "Right here." And I said, "Yeah, just right here." I said, "It's no big deal." And he said, "All right." Both of them. They said, "All right." So I put my hands on both of them, and I began to pray, and I prayed, and I could just feel the presence of God starting to come down upon us. And the more that we prayed, the more the presence began to come. And I could just feel the peace of God, and we just began to pray about his path and about let him to choose the right one that his heart is after, and then let him know which one this week that you want him to go down, God. And